living a simple life, something out those aches and pains from working on the farm.
Hey guys, it's Eric here at Farpoint Farms. Hey, before I get into tonight's video, don't forget I've got a second channel, Farpoint Farms, Restorations and Repairs. And don't forget the forums over on the website either. Check it out, the Ueevii outdoor wireless bridge. It's amazing how the world works. I am building a new studio. It is about 1,000 feet away from the house. And in order to have Wi-Fi, I'm either stuck running internet cable all the way up to it. That's kind of expensive and not worth the time. Or doing something like this, and along came this. Like I was looking at, hey, what do you got to do? You got to have like long range antenna or something? This is the answer, and it's like a crazy amount of range this thing gives. So let's take a look at it here. Model CPE902 wireless bridge, and it's pretty nifty how this works. This is not what I would have thought I would have been ending up with. Supports intelligent channel analysis and up to 900 megabits a second. That's way fast. 15 dB directional antenna, right? 5 kilometer range, folks. 5 kilometer range, point-to-point comms. I saw this and yeah, I was excited. I think that is incredible. Incredible range. Only takes 15 powers to run the little booger, and it uses 48 volts. That is just something else, man. So here we are on this, and of course I am not technologically savvy, but I am excited. So wireless LAN up to 1,000 megabits per second, an RJ45 port, or Ethernet port. Then we have some lights. But here you can see the 2 plugs here, LAN buttons, radio reset, LED display, the works. Right, if you're going to set the bridge up, this is how to do it. It's just literally like not a difficult task. So we have our internet coming in. How to set the master, you press these buttons here. I mean, this is not difficult stuff to do. It's going to give you a generic IP address. Wi-Fi function. Wi-Fi should be turned on by default by the master bridge. You can see them placing it outside. So this is waterproof. And like here's a way you can use it, right? I got IP cameras, and I do like hundreds. I think we're up to over 20 cameras here on the property, and a lot of this stuff is set up via wireless. You know, some of it uses proprietary systems. Most of it's just over internet. And now I can take lower internet boxes and run it to the bridge and then run it up. So the new studio will have its own security setup, but I'll be able to access that at the house, or I'll be access the house at the new spot, right? So here we go. That's just one. Of course, I'm going to be using internet as well. Point-to-point for Wi-Fi range, right? So we got a router in the house. The internet comes into. We're going to connect that out. And we're going to have one going to a bridge. The Wi-Fi portion is feeding all the computers and all the stuff inside the house. But now we're going to have a wire plugged into that master, and then up at the new studio, well, we're going to have another router up there that we can connect to computers and all the other stuff, phones and all that. So this is so awesome. So awesome. And so you can go into your IP addresses here. I'm not going to spend a ton of time on this, but you can see. Pretty awesome, isn't it? Let's take a look at them. Now this video, I'm not going to set all this up today because the shed is not finished. It's not ready for this moment, but you can take a look here at the product, right? So we have this that comes out. If I can open it up. Actually, I probably shouldn't, but I will, right? Ethernet in, Ethernet out if you want to, or channel select here, power going in there, and then some buttons, reset buttons and all the rest. Nice waterproof enclosure. I mean, like heavy-duty waterproof enclosure. And on this side, we got some lights that are going to be coming on to let us know that's what's going on. And we got a mounting bracket too, so check that out. On this side, the receiver. Right, same setup. So one's a master, one's a receiver. Better not say that other word on YouTube. And it is nice enough to come with some RJ45, some Ethernet cables to go to and fro the router. I know what those are for. this is a pretty cool idea. So you can, attach it to screw it to a tree or something like that if you'd like to, but you take this thing loose, wrap it around here, and I can use it on a mast if I wanted to put this high enough up. For the receiver, and I don't think I'm going to need to on either one of these, but you definitely could. This is going to go in the kitchen, probably up on a shelf out of sight, pointed up towards the other building. The other one's going to be sitting on top of my computer table, or screwed to the wall above my computer table to receive. So pretty awesome. And then lastly, we do have we got our power supplies here, which was an unusual 48 volts. Was pretty wild. And, oh, okay, so it's just using, wow, no kidding. That's an unusual setup. So it's just in line with the power supply to the LAN. That's a really weird way of doing things, but I like it. 48 volts, 500 milliamps, so very low draw. Awesome, very awesome. Well, clearly in 6 months or so, you'll be seeing this thing in action quite often. In fact, we'll get to test how this thing does with live feeds, because most of the live feeds, most of the radio shows, most of the podcasts are going to be recorded and will be going out from up there. So this is like the wireless link, the real bridge, right? Pretty awesome. I'll leave a link to where you can pick one of these up. It's something if you have a barn or something far away from the house, you need good solid Wi-Fi at. Boom, this is it. Anyway, that'll do it for tonight, my friends. Take care.